Okay, hi everybody, Mikey Leung here. I am back home in Sydney, Australia, and I have some great news to tell you. We have been successful in raising $15,000 to start crowdsourced travel. Yay! Woohoo! I am so pleased. That is just an incredible vote of confidence from you, the audience, and our supporters out there. Thank you so much for stepping up and making our work in Bangladesh sustainable. And that is just great. It means that we'll be going back this year to launch our photo book projects, and we couldn't have done it without your support. Large and small, each donation and pledge really helped us support the project. Those little donations, those donations helped us reach a large organizational sponsor in Bangladesh that I will be happy to announce who that is a little bit later. Can't tell you quite yet, but it's just a momentous day for us here. And thank you again for being so supportive. The second group of people we have to thank are the photographers of the Positive Light project. We now have about 500 submissions to the project, and because of the great body of work we've received, we've decided we're going to produce 2 photo books from the Positive Light project. The first one is going to be the original idea, which is the Positive Light photo book, coffee table style, large format, maybe 50 to 60 photographs, each photograph being very inspirational, beautiful, eye-opening, and most of all, showing a positive image of the country. We decided to produce a second book from the project as well, called Portraits of Bangladesh. Now, by far and away, the greatest number of submissions we received was in the people category, and that just fits with the character of Bangladesh. As you know, Bangladesh is really a story of people, human stories. So we've decided we're going to produce a second book called Portraits of Bangladesh. It's going to be all black and white portrait photography, because we have such a strong, body of work in that field that it really deserves its own publication. All right. So thank you to those photographers who've committed to the project. Those whose photos are chosen for printing, I'll be very happy to give you a cash prize. So that takes me to the next topic, actually. We've raised $15,000, and I know the question's going to come up, what are you going to use that money for? So what I'd like to do is take you a moment to tell you how we're going to spend that money. So 1/3 of the money is going to be used on printing and cash prizes for the project. This means actually printing the photo books, the postcards, the rewards for our donors. So that fully represents 1/3 of the money, along with the cash prizes that we're giving the photographers whose photos are chosen for printing. It's actually a little bit more than 1/3, but I'm just giving you that rough estimate right now because I'm not quite sure how that's gonna work out. We're gonna spend the next third on the design of the books. We really want these books to be professionally printed, professionally designed, and that's gonna cost us a little bit of money to do the design in the book. But I think that's going to be worth it because I really want to create beautiful photographic products from Bangladesh that helps show the beauty of the country. Finally, the last third is for me, who has spent the last 3 months putting this project together, and I'll spend the next month coordinating it for January. We'll be doing the design. In February, we'll be coming back to Bangladesh to release these books in a launch event. So stay tuned for that. I'll be very happy to keep you up to date with those happenings. All right, so what happens next? Great question. All right. The next stage is to move to judging. Photograph submissions are open until December 31st for the Positive Light project. All right, so if you're a photographer and you're watching this video and you still want to get us a photo submission for consideration, please do so before New Year's Day 2012. All right. The second thing that will happen is we have 3 judges lined up in the project, and I'll introduce them to you in the next video that I create. Within 1 week, we'll also have the forms online for the donors to choose your rewards from the project. So if you're a donor to the project, please stay tuned. We'll contact you by email and let you know how you can give us your address and which rewards you'd like to choose. Finally, January will be the design phase of the 2 books. And in February, probably late February, I'll be back in Bangladesh to launch Positive Light and Portraits of Bangladesh, hopefully at a nice event with some exhibitions and some other things. So if you're in Bangladesh and you're watching this, hope to see you at that time. So that's all I have to say for this update of the Crowdsourced Travel Campaign. We've been successful in raising our funds. Woo, it was a huge, huge campaign. Thank you to our donors And the photographers, once again, thanks to my lovely wife Belinda, who tolerated me while I worked very hard on this project, and to everybody else who's helped us in all those different ways, whether you spread the word or you contributed some little words of encouragement, everything helped. Now, if you contributed a little bit to the campaign, what I'd like to ask you all to do again is this photo is going to be available on the ilovebangladesh.crowdsource.travel page. What we want to do is, by the end of February, create a video with everybody's picture holding this poster declaring your love for Bangladesh. So if you're watching this video and you haven't sent me this photo yet, I'm not going to ask you again. Anybody who's contributed, I want to thank you by putting you in a video with this picture at a future point in time. So thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll see you again somewhere down the track. Thanks very much.